Hey now. Anyway, I used to do videos, so I'm starting back doing videos. Some people know me as Queen Reality, not real lady. Oh, that's such a pet peeve. I'll put the little RE and the little asterisk sign so you know it's reality, but they still call me real lady. I am, but some people know me as Tanara. Hi, Lynn. Hey, mom. Lynn. That's a long story. Anyway, my post is random. I don't have I don't have an underlying topic yet. When I do, well, I know it would eventually be about love. So I'll tell you that. I love talking about love, whether it's bad or good, the good, bad, and the ugly. But I wrote a song. A song is just a poem. A poem is just spoken word. Spoken word is just your thoughts. So people say they're not poets, but everything that comes out of your mouth is poetry. Um, I just want to talk about what I wrote. Just talk about the realness of it. Just to tell you a background of it, this is about a story of two people who fell in love, wasn't trying to fall in love, and they both had somebody. Whether it's true or false, we all have witnessed or been a part of something like this. My thing is, I'm a storyteller and I also like to be a visionary. I like you to see what I'm saying. Um, it's all not going to be always serious, but there's a message in everything. I might be playful, I might be deep, I might piss you off, I might make you cry, I might make you laugh. Either way, I'm going to make you. Anyway, uh, oh wait, a shout out to Silent Screams. That's a community I started on Google Plus, and I'm praying that it flourishes, not for personal gain, but just to touch as many people as I can to open up. Um, oh, also we be talking about suicide. I actually am a survivor, so I want to talk about that. Not only a survivor, but a lot of people are thinking about taking their lives, and it's not a stupid thing. I'm not gonna say it's stupid because you get to a point in your life where you just don't want to be no don't want to be here anymore. Job did. He thought about it. He didn't do it. But it's a lot of people on the verge. Job's story is slightly different because he was committed to God, and um, God told the enemy Satan to try him. So it was kind of different. He was a faithful man. He was a just man. He was a righteous man. But in some people's lives, it's a little different than Job. They are dealing with a lot of uh, different things that's coming at them, from family to relationships and work, for childhood uh, turmoil, all kind of things. So I'll be talking about that too. So I want to put this disclaimer. This I won't be talking this long in the beginning on my posts or my videos, but just to give you a background synopsis, this is the first one. Um, and I also want to say, and I will always say, I love you with the love of the Most High. I love people. I love social. So I love to interact with people. Although I'm just listening and seeing myself, I know this will get to people. I don't care if it's one person, but my life was not for me. My life was for you who's watching. The things that I've been through was not for me. It was for you. So anyway, it says, if only she knew that when he looks at her, it's me he's thinking of. And the guy says, if only he knew the form of her no longer fits him, but fits me like a glove. I want to tell her, but it's his place. He gave his word, and that I cannot break. I want to tell him because he's not good for her. I don't know how much more I can take. I want to tell him because he's not good for her. I don't know how much more I can take. How do we apologize for falling in love? When we are together, no one else matters. We fell in love, not trying, but it suddenly happened. Falling in love, falling in love. When I see him, And when I see her, deeper we fall in love. So why apologize? Want to know why I seen the pain behind her eyes, and all of me wanted to hold her, sing her lullabies. I want to know why I seen the emptiness on his face. I wanted to gently kiss his hurting places. He won't even give her a ring, but I want to give her everything. She is constantly in my dreams. I desire to cater to his needs, soothe him mentally, give him all of me, love him deeply daily. So why? Why apologize? How do we apologize for falling in love? When we are together, no one else matters. We fell in love not trying, but it suddenly happened. Falling in love, falling in love. When I see him, when I see her, deeper we fall in love. So, why apologize? The only thing I'm sorry for is not giving love a try. So why? Woo! I wrote that in 2011. First time I shared it. First time I shared it, but why? That is actually a song. The chorus. I guess I'll do the chorus. The chorus is, how do we apologize for falling in love when we were together? No one else matters, just falling in love. We fell in love, not trying, but it suddenly happened. Falling in love, falling in love. No, anyway, kind of, it got a little three-part harmony in it. But yeah, anyway, I want to talk about that song. It's a lot of people who are in relationships and they are empty. They are no longer in love because they let themselves fall in love with someone else. Just like in the word, you cannot have two masters. You'll either hate one and love the other, or love the one more than the other. You will never love them equally. You can love at the same time, but it will be a different type of love. So we are here and watching someone, and we have no feeling for them because our heart is somewhere else. And my question is, why do we torture ourselves in that type of situation? When it comes to just relationships, far as man and woman, no commitment, meaning they're not married. We put the cart before the horse and we give them everything that we're supposed to be giving our husband or our wife. But um, we found ourselves trapped and somewhat stuck, really, because um, what is supposed to be our gift for them, we give it prematurely. Then we wonder what went wrong in the relationship. Trust me, I'm speaking by experience. But then when we get married, that's a whole nother can of worms because people will say you're supposed to stay there no matter what. Okay, so I know people, and I've been in, situations where there was abuse. I just can't see me being with somebody who whoops my tail and use me as a punching bag when they're frustrated, angry, irritated, confused, low self esteem, whatever. I mean, if they're harming me, I can't see it. Now go get counseling, true enough. I'm not going to tell you leave your husband. So please, disclaimer, I am not telling you to leave your husband or your wife. I'm saying, because there's wives out there that likes to beat up on their men. There is. But it's that thin line when you find somebody to confide in and you're committed. When you're committed, find your homeboy, or if you're a female, find your homegirl. Go talk to your mom. pray about it or something, but running to the opposite sex, that will mess your marriage up really quickly. I don't care how strong you say you are. Ooh, we've been friends for a long time, and it's some things that you can't sit and tell your husband or your wife that you've talked to another opposite sex, another person. I can't go and talk to a man about my problems with my other man because with my husband because it will deteriorate him. He will deteriorate as a man. He will fall apart. He will he will lose trust. He may say, "Oh, it's okay." It's not okay. She may say, "Oh, that's okay. That's your friend. Y'all been friends for so long," but inside, it's tearing her up. It's tearing her up. I'm just, from experience, I'm just finding out different things that I know I'm not taking into my next relationship. I'm not. I'm not. Right now, I'm single. I can talk to who I want to talk to. I'm even hesitant of talking to married people because that opens up a can of worms too. Although I know it's married couples because I was married before that need somebody to talk to, but you got to find that right person. It can't be the opposite sex unless it's your mom or your family members. And sometimes it can't even be them. Sometimes the suffering alone is a better reward. It's later greater for real because opening up a lot of um, ill thoughts in your family members' minds will make them resent who you are with or have some type of feelings towards them that they shouldn't because you took it to them innocently, but it's not innocent. So that's how the door comes open to what I call wolves. It's an open door, and you leave the sheep to the wolves. You leave your man to all these females that you want to call hoes, tricks, bitches, or whatever you want to call them, but yet, and get mad at them too. But the commitment that you made was with him. The commitment that you made with her. So don't get upset if Tyrone, Tom, Dick, and Harry is all up in her space. Supposed to be her protection. I mean, people don't want to use the word checker, but checker. I ain't say abuser. Meaning go to her, talk to her, sit down with her. Even if you have to pull a third party in, a marriage counselor, a couples counselor, your pastor, whoever you find that is that you trust. So in the song it says, "Why apologize? It is what it is because you decided to fall in love with somebody else. You can't just stop. It's real love. You can't just stop loving them. You can't apologize for falling in love once you have fallen in love. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. Wrong or right, it's a wrap. And it's up to the other person if you can fix it. I just want to reach out to everyone who is going through something like that. You're contemplating being with somebody else and you holding on to that person that you with. Me personally, um, I think they need a chance to let you go or to work on it. It shouldn't be secret because if that was you, you would want to know. So that's just the message today is, follow your heart, but remember that when you're making a commitment or a vow, it's supposed to be for life. So before you get married, remember your vows to death do us part, through sickness and health, for richer and poor. You know, when it gets rough, we tend to run. You can't run. Like a song, you can't run, you can't hide, you can't. You got to stay right there and endure because that's what is going to be the foundation in your relationship when you grow together and look back at the things that you thought you wouldn't get through. So I am Queen Reality, and I come in the name of love, and I just I just want to help somebody, and I hope I helped you a little bit. Ask questions, inbox me. Um, I'm here. I don't have credentials to talk to you as a psychologist, but the best psychologist I know is the one that went through the experience and survived, and that's me. And you'll hear about what I've survived from. It's a lot of things, but I feel like I went through everything for you. You have a wonderful evening, a day, afternoon, whatever time it is when you watch this. And remember that somebody loves you with the love of the Most High. Until later.